Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ayu binti Mazalam and my TIN number is S54579. I will be presented about different stages of economic culture development between Malaysia and Germany. Culture is the development of group identified first states by societies unique to that groups. Culture imperialism is increasingly being chastised by more micro-oriented economic analysis of global audience engagements. For example, culture includes characteristics like language, religion, music, and others. While the term culture economy. Culture economy is referred to a subset of economic activity focused on cultural products and activities, such as music, films, and arts. The issue with the term culture is that it is used as a general modifier and it can be said that everything is cultural in some way, in the sense that it has a cultural dimension. Marketers must be aware of the diverse environmental variation that must be handled when entering a new market. These environmental elements differentiate the domestic market from the overseas markets. Culture as a whole is relatable and difficult to grasp. So companies must be considered variance in culture as main issue. According to the International Monetary Fund 2020, Malaysia's economy is the fourth largest in South Asia. Malaysia is made up of numerous ethnic groups and religions: Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, and Hinduism. This diversity must be considered by an international marketer. The best approach is always friendly while remaining formals. Most Malaysian businessmen are culturally literate and have traveled abroad. When meeting someone of the opposite sex, most Malay and Indian do not feel comfortable shaking hands. Foreign men should always wait for Malaysian women to extend their hands. While the culture in the German states is frugal and respectful of one another policy, they generally respect society structure and law at an above average level. Germans have traditionally been concerned with family and community response. Germany has grown into a large and stable economy that contributes to global development and peace. The Islamic moon and stars are considered important cultural symbols in Germany, which has a large Muslim population. Other well-known names from art, politics, and philosophy such as Goethe, Beethoven, and others. The German flags and the European Union flags are both modern cultural symbols. In this cultural economy, Malaysia is more prominent, despite the fact that Malaysia has been Germany's main commercial partner among Asia countries for many years. Germany is still one of Malaysia's top investors. Malaysia's cultural economy is more flexible and most Malaysians live an affluent lifestyle. Malaysia has generally open and still-oriented new industrial market economy. That's all from me and next studio presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Desi Mandasari binti Budi, my metric number S54626. I will present the literature or theory review. A literature review's primary goal is to help readers comprehend the whole body of available research on a topic. In our report, we have 4 main points about literature review, which is cultural or media imperialism, consumption behavior, institutional economic, and evolutionary economic. For cultural media, this analysis has pointed out the media imperialism approach clear lack of empirical sufficiency as well as his failure to evaluate human agency difficulties when evaluating cultural object-receipt relations. Next, about consumption behavior, the individualist paradigm may consider to be welcome as the framework for organizing concrete policies most of the time when governments design active measures to promote more sustainable consumption behavior. Economic development effect Economic development affect institution in a variety of ways. For starters, more income as a result of expansion may result in increased demand for higher quality institutions. Next, the idea of variety, which refers to various business factors and decisions as well as change in the environment in which the firm grows, is crucial to explaining in inter-industry and inter-country disparities in involuntary economic.
Based on the best practice for Malaysia and Germany on their culture, media imperialism can be highlighted that Malaysia more strong, whilst Germany is a culture media colonialism. This can be proven. Malaysia has been produced postmodern culture after fact that influence both wealthy and impoverished population clothing choice. We have multicultural that is in more concept to the point where it will become a necessary component of the historically distinct communities we have developed. In Malaysia mainly, culture is also related to imperialism. Our postmodern and contemporary malls serve a responsibility for imperialist culture in Malaysia. Why in Germany culture practice is culture media colonialism of Germany. Germany colonial empire imposed all of the country overseas colony dependent and terrorists. Also where German government attempt colonialism in the parodied basis in the past. Consumer behavior of Malaysia has been changed after COVID-19. Malaysia consumer prefer to buy online than face-to-face shopping. In addition, Malaysia consumer have renewed their online purchase payment system using various applications. Among the facilities used by almost every consumer in Malaysia is the e-wallet. While consumer behavior of Germany, their consumer intended to increase spending on specific out-of-home activities, and more than half accomplished this goal via multi-channel technique. German consumers want to know as much as possible about comparable products, their characteristics, and their origin prior to making a purchase. Consumer Germany also changed direction to online purchase following the occurrence of COVID-19. Consumer Germany is now exposed to foreign products.
My name is Ainun Nadira binti Marusti, metric number S54564. For case study Institutional Economic of Malaysia, Germany and Malaysia have had institutional economic relations. Malaysia favorable investment climate invite international direct investment. In Malaysia, there are over 700 German enterprises, many of which operate manufacturing operation and export the items that they produce all over the world. Malaysia is also increasingly being used as a regional center for Southeast Asia and beyond by German enterprises. The main differences between Malaysia and Germany is in 2017, 3.8% of adults in Germany were unemployed. As of 2017, the figure in Malaysia was 3.4%. In Germany, 16.7% of the population live in poverty as of 2015. On the other hand, Malaysia has a rate of 3.8% as of 2009. As of 2016, Germany's top tax rate was 47.5%. As of 2016, Malaysia's top tax rate is 28.0%. In 2017, Germany had a GDP per capita of $50,800, whereas Malaysia had a GDP per capita of $20,100. Malaysia and Germany have traditionally had a close commercial relationship. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next is 3.4. There are evolutionary economics of Malaysia and Germany. Evolutionary economics are to encourage increased efficiency and the development of better product and service. Having the road for economic growth, it also tells us about how societal requirements change over time. Malaysia evolutionary economy has progressed from a low-income developing country to an upper-middle-income developing country. In the 50 years since its independence in 1957, after independence, Malaysia did become a middle-income country since commerce certainly play an essential role in the country growth and development, as seen by the country relies on it. While evolutionary economy of Germany, it started from following the devastation of World War II. The Germany became a so-called economic miracle in 1948. The Germany now today become an economic structure one of the most respected in the world as a result of the subsequent means of prosperity and stability. Thanks from me and thank you.